I am sufficiently buzzed. And did you get enough to eat? Okay, well, we're not done with you yet. Okay, so we're going to do a Bananas Foster's tropical style. Kind of a combination of Katherine's and mine. A traditional Bananas Foster's is brown sugar, butter. Some people use cloves, cinnamon. Some people use orange and lemon and lime. We're going to do it today using basically orange as our citrus. And you know what would be really nice is to do Bananas Foster's with lilikoi sometime. Now, I don't know if you've had lilikoi before right off the vine. Katherine tell you a little bit about it? Yeah. So that beautiful acidity in Bananas Foster's would work really well. Another Bananas Foster's that I like to do is I do chocolate-covered bananas that I freeze, dip them in chocolate and freeze, and then I do a Foster sauce with chili peppers in it. And that's a really nice combination. So you can do any twist you want. What I always tell most people, including Katherine many times over, is classics are classics. If you're going to change it, change the name. So she calls it Tropical Bananas Foster's. So, and that's a good idea. I mean, you know, you don't want to give people the wrong impression that they're getting something that they're not. A Caesar salad. If you had a Caesar salad with blue cheese dressing, would it be a Caesar salad? Even if it had anchovy in it? No, it wouldn't be. And I'd be really upset if somebody served me that. So I always try to keep them down that path. So my recipe calls for starting first. This is a really showy dish, by the way. This is something that you can do at home that will really impress. It is one of those desserts that, done right, people will stand up and give you a standing ovation. It's very, very nice, showy dish, especially with the cinnamon, and the cinnamon starts burning, and it's really pretty to do. You want to start by cutting the zest off, and see if you get one long slice by doing it, because if you can, then you can pull the zest up and let the liquor run down it when you do that. But I didn't get one long slice, so how are you? I'm not really sure. Okay, so next I'm going to cut my orange in half, and then I'm going to take some slices off my banana. I'm going to put my orange juice directly on the bananas. Somebody tell me, what does that do? Keeps them from turning brown. Yeah, it's acidulous, right? So you could use lemon, you can use lime, grapefruit, anything. But if you just put a little bit of acid on your bananas while you're working, because this dish calls for banana anyway, orange, I'm sorry, it's a nice compliment because I'm already using orange in my dish, right? So if you really like to bring out the orange flavor, start by sauteing the orange rind. Just throw it in there and give the orange rind a little bit of heat, and that'll pull out that wonderful orange oil that's in the rind. You do the same thing with lemon. And then immediately you want to add some brown sugar to it. And no, I don't typically measure. To me, cooking is a thing of touch, right? I know just from experience about how much. Yeah, this is very low fat. Now this is like fettuccine alfredo. If you had fettuccine alfredo and then you had this for dinner, hold my buzzing. Okay, so I'm just going to incorporate the butter and the brown sugar together. Now, I'm sorry I don't have a mirror for you to see this, because that's what's, you know, when you do it, you can really see the combination. Kat and I both like to add amaretto to our Bananas Foster's. Amaretto adds a nice flavor to it. It's not essential, but it's nice. But for the show, 151. This will put hair on your chest, if nothing else. Don't pour it in when it's on fire, okay? You pour it in off to the side. Because 151 is like gasoline. It really is. It is very powerful. It burns for a long time. And then when you do the cinnamon, make sure that the wind's not blowing towards you. Oh, boy, that is hot. You know what? Just get ground cinnamon. Put some ground cinnamon on there. Throw in your bananas and your oranges already in there. Now you can see the sauce is caramel. It's beautiful caramel. It's not oily. Now, if you added too much butter, you'd probably get a very oily, thank you, you get a very oily caramel sauce. It would separate on you. So then if that ever happens, just add a little bit of heavy cream to it and bring it back. The cold will shock it, and the heavy cream will emulsify it. And then to finish this, we're just going to put on some mint and some macadamia nuts. And that's Bananas Foster's. Okay? It's been a real pleasure having you here on our island and cooking for you today. We look forward to seeing you all again soon. Don't forget outrageous food and events. Aloha.